No concussion?
I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to talk to the training staff afterwards.
How do you feel right now?
I'm all right. I mean, it hurts. I've never been blown out like this before in my life, so we're just gonna have to come back and bounce back. It's a short week for us, and tomorrow's our Monday, so we got to come back and just fight and control what we can control.
What went wrong offensively for you guys today?
We just didn't make the most of our opportunities. I missed some reads, and I got to get the ball to those guys. Sometimes when you miss those opportunities, you don't get in a rhythm, and this offense is very rhythm-based, and when you can't push the ball down the field, you put a lot of strain on your defense, and it's just what happened.
How would you describe the first play of the game?
It is what it is. The guy made a great play. I'm not too sure. I didn't really see the whole thing. I just saw the guy intercept it. So.
Josh Huff is in the hole.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
How frustrating were those early drop passes like the Anthony's on the 3rd and 9?
It's not frustrating at all because it happens. It's part of the game. You can't get frustrated at your teammates. And I could have put the ball in a better spot. That's different things that I can do. And those guys, they're going to make plays. I mean, Anthony came back and made a one-handed catch, and that's the type of deals that happen. So I'm not at all. I love those guys to death. I trust those guys, and they're going to make the most out of every opportunity they get.
There's a few games in a row where you guys haven't been great in the first half, but like against Utah and UCLA, you really got to roll in the second half. Stanford and today you didn't. What are the differences in those situations?
I don't know. I can't really tell you. It's just one of those deals again that they came out and they played hard against us, and they did a good job of tackling open space and really just putting a strain on us as an offense.
Marcus, it's been since 2008 you guys haven't played in a BCS game, and you were right there this year. It's not going to happen now. What do you think the mindset's going to be like this week? You guys going to be down?
I honestly haven't even thought about that. And really what we're going to do is, like Coach Hubbard said, we're just going to come back. Tomorrow's our Monday, and we're going to battle through it and just control what we can control and just come back and work.
It's a program that focuses so much on the process and on doing things the right way. Do you think there have been times this season when maybe you guys have lost sight of that, and maybe looked a little too far ahead or anything like that?
I can't tell you that. I'm not too sure. There's times where we just gotta buckle down, and obviously it happens. You lose a couple games, but we just gotta come back and fight back.
Do you feel like you were moving today, Marcus? There's been a lot made. How did you feel today? And then losing Byron, second part of that question,
right. Was
that a big blow?
I felt better. And like I said, my knee's not an excuse, so that's really all I'm going to talk about it. But losing Byron, it's hard. He's a good player. But I felt Thomas came in and did the most that he could. And obviously we're going to come back. Hopefully, Byron's healthy and we can get it going again.
Hubbard said that he felt like the team's focus was lacking Friday, and he addressed it. And then today he said pregame he felt like it was okay. How would you describe the focus and the attitude of this team before the game?
I thought we were in a good spot, like Coach Hubbard said. And I thought, I felt pretty good, and going into it. And I mean, things happen. The ball doesn't bounce away sometimes, and you just got to battle through it. And Arizona did a good job of just kind of pushing it and keep it going. So I mean, we just gotta, like I said, we just gotta come back. We're gonna work on the things that we messed up, and tomorrow's our Monday. We just gotta focus on getting healthy and getting ready.
Some folks
Josh Huff and Braylon Addison are out in the hall.
Some folks are hurting the office, not being able to run, but you look like you were moving around pretty well today. How were you feeling out, particularly when you were running the ball?
Yeah, I definitely felt better. I'm just gonna continue to get healthy, and that's all I can do.
This team was pretty down after the loss. How do you rebound from this?
I think this short week is kind of a blessing for us. We don't get that day to kind of think about it. So we got to come back and just focus up and make sure we just battle through it. Some stuff happens. The ball doesn't bounce your way. You go through life learning about different things like that. So we're going to continue to fight. This team isn't defined by its 2 losses. We got a good team, and I love every single one of those guys in there. We're just going to continue to battle.